My heart flies high, my heart flies high.
Rain is washing the lift away. Rain is washing the lift away. Rain is washing the lift away. Rain is washing the lift away.
So when I was competing for a while, I won my first regional title when I was about 12 years old, and then I started competing for a national title, and I won my first national title when I was 13, and then after that I decided I wanted to try and become a world champion. And I trained and got my butt kicked for a while, and then finally when I was 17 years old I won my first world title. And then
what is that title?
It's a weapons title and a forms title in karate. So bow staff is the style of weapon that I use, hence the Ninja Turtles. That's Donatello.
My favorite, Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, he's awesome. So yeah, I became a 4-time world champion. And
Türkiye dünya şampiyonu olmuş.
So after I won 4 world titles, I decided to open a karate school, and kind of went from there. So,
how old were you when you opened karate school?
I was 20 years old. I was doing, I was
okulu açmadan önce o zaman yani.
Before you opened karate school, you were modeling.
O zaman modelden kazandığıyla mı açtı o?
So I was 17. No, how old was I? I was 17 years old, and I had just won my first world title. And there was a friend that I knew that did karate tournaments, but he did an ESPN international event in Miami. And they brought down the 10 best weapons world champions to compete against each other. And I did that, and I ended up being second against the 10 world champions from different age groups at the time. And there was Model Universe going on at the same time in the same venue in Miami.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'd never done it before. And Model Universe isn't like high fashion modeling. It's kind of like the bodybuilding version of it. Yeah. And so I was, you had to be 18 to enter, and I wasn't 18, so I wasn't even allowed to be in there, but my friend was running the whole event, so they threw me in as a joke, and I was like, alright, I'll do it. So I ended up doing this Model Universe competition, and out of like 120 people, I got like 5th place, and one of the judges came up to me, and he's like, listen, I'm a big fan, and I'm like, I don't model.
Yeah,
you cannot be a big fan. I just do martial arts. How are you a fan? So he's like, no, I'm a big fan, don't worry. He's like, I want to introduce you to someone. So he takes me over to this guy, just some old guy in a white shirt, didn't know who he was, and he goes, Nick, this is Calvin. I'm like, nice to meet you, Calvin. So sat there for like 10 seconds, kind of awkward, not knowing what to say. I'm like, alright, bye, and I walked away, and he was like, did you just walk away from him? I'm like, wow, what do you want me to say? Who is that? And he's like, Nick, that's Calvin. I'm like, yeah, Calvin who? He's like, it's Calvin Klein. I'm like, oh shit. So I walked away from Calvin Klein. I'm like, this Calvin Klein? So he brought me back to Calvin Klein, and I talked to Calvin for a little bit, and he said that he thought I had a good look, which I had no clue why, because I looked like an idiot. I had like blonde, spiky hair and stuff. But after that, I got sent to Toronto, and I started modeling. And the first campaign I booked was the major campaign was the Abercrombie Fitch. So I booked that, and I ended up on the walls and the bags for Abercrombie Fitch.
Year?
2009 to 2012. So 2009 and 10 I was on the wall, and then 11 and 12 I was on the bags.
Bags. You were the bag.
I was on the bag.
Yeah. Okay.
And if I have to work or do a shoot, then sometimes I'll skip my cheat day, but if I don't, usually I'll have 1 cheat day a week, and it's good for your body because your metabolism...
And also for the muscles.
Well, no, it's good because what your body does is it burns fat at a normal rate, and when you eat, if you shock your body and eat that much fat out of nowhere, the next day it thinks you're going to do it again, so it continues to burn fat on that level.
Yeah, great.
So then for working out, I try to do mainly body weight stuff. So like chin-ups, dips, and then if I need to, like, for me, for instance, I genetically don't have a big chest, so I'll do cables to isolate the muscle.
Göğüsü olmadığı için güzel ideal. Şu şey hareketi var ya, chest
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Just say
Cables.
cables. Yeah.
Cables.
Yeah.
Kablolarla hani iplerle yapılan hareket var ya.
So
Onu yapıyorlar.
pretty much I stick to, you know, I'll do some cardio, I'll do a run,
Cardio.
and then I'll do pretty much
Weightlifting?
I think it's called isometric, so it's all body weight. So
Body weight.
Body weight stuff.
Vücut ağırlığıyla hareket
First grip,
yapıyoruz.
this grip, dips, push-ups,
Push-ups,
leg raises.
all body weight.
All body weight, because
Like my
if you do body weight, you don't get too bulky because you're doing what your body.
You already have.
Yeah, you're doing the weight that you have.
It's
So
not artificial.
exactly. So.
Last question was from her. How do you keep your muscles like this all the time? You have to look good all the time. And what is your nutrition secrets and what is your workout secrets?
Pretty much for my nutrition, I try to stay away from sodium. Like low sodium. I don't eat much bread. I try to lay low on the carbs. Pretty much in a day, I would probably wake up and make a protein shake with like almonds, bananas, a little bit of peanut butter, ice cubes. Hi guys, Nick Bateman here. My first interview in Turkey is with Hurriyet newspaper. If you can want to read it, you can read it this weekend. Had a fun time in Turkey. See you guys later.